Hey everyone, it is time again for another Ask Glitter video. I recently asked you guys to leave me some questions on Instagram, so I'm going to go ahead and answer a few of those today. Now, normally when I do my Q&A videos, I completely skip over saying any usernames and just go right into the questions. And I do that because I know I'm going to mispronounce someone's username and sound like a complete idiot. But this time I decided to switch things up and I am going to be saying the username. So I just want to start this video out by saying that I apologize in advance if I mispronounce your username. Please don't take offense to it in any way. I am sorry. I know I'm probably going to mispronounce at least one person's name. So there is that. Now let's go ahead and get into the questions. The first one is from Love Lindsay H. Easy username to start out with. She asked, what is your favorite thing about living in Florida? Do you have any favorite amusement park? Do you have a favorite amusement park here in Florida? My favorite thing about living in Florida is probably that there is so much to do. You have so many theme parks. You have Disney, you have Universal, you have SeaWorld, you have the beaches, you have, there's just so much to do here in Florida. You can drive a few hours and find something new to do. I love that. I also love that you can pretty much do whatever you want all year round. If I want to be in my bikini every single day of the year, I can because it's hot enough here. I don't have to worry about it snowing or any crazy weather unless it's a hurricane, but even that I'm used to now. So I love that. I love that you can just kind of go to the lake when you want, go to the beach when you want, go to the pool when you want, and there's so much to do here in Florida. My favorite amusement park would definitely be Magic Kingdom. I love all the Disney parks. That is probably my favorite, but I just love Magic Kingdom. I feel like a little kid when I'm there, and it just feels like home to me. So love, love, love Magic Kingdom. It's definitely my favorite. Mrs. JP Forever asks, what are some of your favorite books and resource tools that you go back to time and time again to help encourage you as a wife, Christian, a married daughter, a friend, homemaker, etc. Any blogs or websites would be helpful too. I don't think that I necessarily have any books. I love to read self-help books, and I'm always reading self-help books from like Dave Ramsey. I love his budgeting stuff. There's just a bunch of different books that I just love to read that just kind of help me be a better person. I don't know if they're specifically like geared toward being a better daughter or wife or anything like that. I love Pinterest because there's so many resources. I can just type in like how to be a better wife and like 50 million different blog posts will come up and I can just go right to them from Pinterest. So Pinterest is probably my #1 resource for pretty much anything. I love it. I think I have a board on there like Wife Life, and it has all kinds of stuff to do with being a wife and things that I can do to help grow my relationship with my husband. So I love Pinterest hands down. It is my all-time favorite. If you are not on Pinterest, what are you doing with your life? Also, you can follow me on Pinterest. I will have my link in the description box below. Tresemme21, I believe is how you say it. Would you ever consider doing Project 333, a capsule wardrobe? It seems like a very popular thing lately on YouTube, and I'm still undecided about trying it. What are your thoughts? I love your style, by the way, and would love to see another lookbook type video. Thank you, I appreciate that. I have seen several capsule wardrobe videos on YouTube, and I think it's a really cool idea, but it is totally not for me. I just love changing up my wardrobe too much. I go out all the time and buy new things. I used to never buy anything because I was always like gonna lose 10 pounds or gonna gain some weight or whatever, but now I'm like completely over that and I just buy things because it makes me feel good about myself. Having a new shirt. My husband told me recently, he's like, you're the only person that I know that every time we go out you have a new shirt. I don't know, I love it. I think it's part of the like fun of getting ready is going out and buying a new top to wear line dancing or things like that. I love it. My closet is completely full at this point. I need to go through it, but I don't know. I couldn't do it. I just love to have options. Whenever we go on vacation, I always pack like 15 different tops because I just never know what I'm going to be in the mood to wear. So I could not do the capsule wardrobe. It's just totally not for me. But I think if you can do it, that's amazing because I would love to have more space in my closet and have like less stuff, but I just love changing up my looks too much. XTina1822 asks, would you ever do a meetup in South Florida sometime? It would be so much fun. I've actually considered doing a meetup in South Florida. Let me know if you guys are local and would like me to do a meetup. Just leave a comment down below. You can also send me a tweet on Twitter and let me know you're interested. I think it'd be fun. I just don't know if there'd be enough people interested. So like I said, if you want to do that, let me know. I don't know where I would do it. If you guys have any ideas on where I could do it, also let me know that as well. I've also been thinking for the last couple of months about doing a huge meetup with a bunch of different South Florida YouTubers. Through Playlist Live and things like that, I have met a bunch of people in the area that are also YouTubers, so I think it'd be a lot of fun to have all of us at the same place and tell all of our audience that we're having a meetup and just do like one big massive meetup. I think that'd be a lot of fun too. So let me know if you guys are interested. Next question, Tavia FC, I think is how you pronounce that. Like I said, sorry if it's not. Tavia, I don't know. But girl, you comment on everything and I love you for that. Would you say the Happy Planner has been a big impact on helping you plan / stay on schedule with things you plan on a day-to-day? No. I thought I was gonna like get into the planning thing and like really use my planner all the time, and at the beginning I was. However, I really don't anymore. I usually use my Happy Planner just for my YouTube planning. I plan out my upload schedule, when I'm gonna film, when I'm gonna edit. If I have a sponsored video, I have to write down like when it needs to go up and all the guidelines for that. So I pretty much just use my Happy Planner for YouTube right now, but I do love it for that, and I will definitely purchase another Happy Planner for next year. I'm very happy with the planner itself and it works really well for me for my YouTube stuff, but for day-to-day stuff, I don't know, I just don't use it. I just don't think about it. Like, I just haven't been using a planner in so long that I just don't even think about it. I usually just write like to-do lists down freehand somewhere. KDG_23. If you could redesign one room in your house, which one would it be and what are some of the changes you would make? Side note, I don't know if you guys can hear Remy, but she is laying over here snoring so loud. But if I could redesign one room in my house, it would definitely, hands down, be my kitchen. I also asked David the same question and he said kitchen as well. I hate my kitchen. It is so ugly. There is no storage. There's no pantry. Right now, like half of my kitchen isn't being utilized because there used to be a door there. It was the entryway into our bedroom, but we like completely covered that up and put a new door entry in. So there's this huge wall that is not being utilized. So I would love to just rip everything out and redesign it, have granite countertops, have a big pantry, get a new fridge. Our fridge is like on the verge. I'm knock on wood, hope that it doesn't pass away sometime soon, but it is on the verge of going out. So I would love to just replace all of that and redo the floor. I hate the floor. It's this ugly like vinyl awful floor that as many times as you clean it, it just looks nasty all the time. So hands down, definitely my kitchen. One of our friends used to work in this like cabinet store and he would design closets and kitchens and things like that, and one day for fun he just decided to redesign our kitchen and he showed it to us and it looked amazing, and now that's all I can think about. I just want to redo our kitchen so bad. Next question is from The Rifle Life. How do you get comfortable with vlogging in public? I know some people just don't care, but I'm wondering if it came naturally. Whew, it did not come naturally. If you guys go back and watch some of my old vlogs, they're so embarrassing. I was an awful vlogger. I was so uncomfortable doing it. I'm still uncomfortable doing it. It's really hard for me to go out in public by myself and vlog. If I'm with people, I feel so much more comfortable because I know when people are staring at me, I just don't care because there's other people there. And if I'm like down an aisle at Target or something and I'm with a friend, it sounds like to other people that I'm just talking to my friend and not filming. So it's way easier to film when other people are around. That could be one person, it could be a group of people. All of my friends, all of my family, they all know that I do YouTube and they're pretty much all supportive of it. So they don't care that I vlog while they're around. So much easier for me to vlog when people are around. I just think it just over time you kind of get used to it and you get more comfortable with it. For me, when I'm vlogging myself in public, I look into the camera and I envision all of you guys. I see all of your comments and I see all your pictures that go with your comments, and I'm just thinking to myself like, oh, I'm just talking to this person. I'm talking to my friend Amanda. I'm talking to my friend Jillian. I'm talking to, you know, whoever. And that makes it easier for me because I am not just thinking like, okay, I'm just talking to a random camera. I'm talking to all of you, and that makes it easier for me. And also things like going to playlists and seeing other people vlog in public and seeing how natural it seems to them like helps me too, because I'm like, okay, I'm not the only crazy one in the world. There are other people that do this. So I don't know, I just think over time you just get used to it and you get more comfortable with it. Jessica Nava _ Jessica, I hope I'm gonna guess your last name right. She asked, would David ever consider building furniture like your entrance table and selling it? I'm a local and would love for him to build one for my new house. He did an awesome job. Well, first of all, thank you. I'm glad that you like my entryway table. It took me forever and a day to get David to build that table. He just was not excited about it. I think he likes the building part of it, but he hates the staining, the sanding, the painting, all of that. So when I asked him if he would ever consider building and selling, he said absolutely not. He is not interested in that at all. So I thought that was kind of funny. So no, he's not interested, but I am glad that you like my entryway table. And I also have to say, Jessica, that I'm pretty sure I know you. You look super familiar. I think that I went to youth group at your church a couple times and that we have a mutual friend. You might think I'm totally crazy, but I'm pretty sure I do know you. So let me know in the comments below if you remember me too. I think this is the last question, and it's from Holly Zegger. How was your experience being homeschooled? I loved being homeschooled. I pretty much begged my mom to homeschool me before I even knew what homeschooling was. I went to kindergarten and I hated it. I hated the fire drills. I hated the tornado warnings. I was like so scared of those things. I hated them. I just was not a fan of being in public school. So I used to cry all the time and tell my mom I didn't want to go back. And then I remember my dad coming into my room when I was really young and saying something to me about being homeschooled, and I was like, what is that? But it sounds amazing. Like, yes, I can stay home forever. This is great. And I loved it. Even when I was in high school, and a lot of people are like, well, don't you miss having a high school experience? Weren't you like sad you didn't get to experience X, Y, Z? And I experienced all of the fun of high school. I went to homecomings, I went to prom, I was a cheerleader on the varsity cheerleading team my junior and senior year of high school. I went to detention one time. I could do a story time video on that. I mean, I did everything that you could do in high school except for actually be there to learn. If I wanted to take a class, I could. The way it works out, I don't know if this is everywhere, but here you pay taxes, you can go take a class if you want to, but you don't have to actually go to school full time. That's why it worked out for my brother and I to do sports in high school. So I got to experience all the fun, and the learning part of it was super easy because my brother and my mom basically had like this calendar, and she would write our entire month out and what we needed to learn. And my brother and I would take that calendar and pretty much do all of our work for 1 week and 1 day, and then we would have the whole week to do whatever we wanted, or we would get done at noon and have the entire day to do whatever we wanted. And we would, when we were younger, my mom would take us on all these field trips, and we would go to museums, and we would do all this like hands-on learning, and I loved that. I am a hands-on learner, and it just, when you're homeschooled, you can kind of cater to your learning style, and I absolutely love that. It was amazing. I graduated a year earlier than I should have because my mom bumped me up with my brother, and it was totally fine. I did well, so I loved being homeschooled. I plan on homeschooling my kids. It was just a wonderful experience. My mom and I have talked about doing a collaboration where she talks about her side of the homeschooling, being a teacher and all of that, and where I talk about my side, being a student. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below. Those are all the questions that I have to answer today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and learned a little bit more about me. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm also going to go ahead and use this video for my next Ask Glitter video. I know a lot of you guys don't have Instagram, so if you would like to leave me a question that I can answer in the video for next month, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone. It is time again for another Empties video. So today I'm going to share with you all the household and beauty products that I used up during the month of May.